In the last video, we had acquired a good knowledge and we have understood about colors, how we should choose our colors for the logo. And now we are moving one step ahead with the fonts. Which fonts we should use, which are the types of fonts, and how many different types of font we should use and we should select. Firstly, let us start with which type and what mindset we should have while choosing a font. Firstly, the most important thing about a font is it should be readable, so that any visitor, any customer of yours should not have any difficulty while reading your font. Like, it should be of a type that is easily readable without any much difficulties. So it should be readable is the most important, it's the most important thing while deciding which type of font you should select. Secondly, it should communicate your emotions. What do you mean by communicate your emotions, and how does it come in fonts? Like, if you're giving something very simple, then you should keep a simple font. If you're keeping something very designable, enthusiastic, then you should keep something very, some vintage fonts, or some fonts that is little expressive, and some font which is very designable. In this way, you should choose your, according to your brand, you should choose your fonts. Your brand is the one who is going to help you to choose your fonts. In this way, you're going to help and yourself to choose the fonts depending on your brand. You can use modern versus vintage fonts. Modern fonts are the fonts with normal design, and vintage are some with designable designs. Okay, so you can choose any one of them, but it again depends on which brand you are deciding. Then it should be uniqueness. There should be some uniqueness. If you're going to keep too simple, it won't be so attractive. So if you want to give some uniqueness and you're not able to do it, then just don't worry. I'll tell you a site where you can just do it in minutes. So you can just go and browse out, work your theme. So you can just work your theme. You can just go there and you can just select. You can just go in fonts. In the menu section, you will see many options. In the menu, you would see many options like fonts and all of the graphics and different types. You have to just click on fonts and then it is just done. So you work for themes is the site that you're going to go and browse. You work for themes. This is the site where you're going to go and you're going to browse out. You'll see a menu section where you can just click on fonts. After clicking on fonts, you are just going to see different types of fonts, and you can just scroll down. You can see many types. If you like a type, you can just select it and see different patterns of it. See what rupees it is paying you. And if you want a designable font, you can just hire over there someone that would give you some designed fonts. So it is all upon you. So you can either choose it from them, you can either create it by yourself, or you can hire someone. So firstly, what is the most important thing is readable. It should communicate your emotions. You can choose modern versus vintage fonts, and it should be unique at the same time. Now, how many fonts do you need? See, firstly, you need a font for your logo. So the first most important thing that you're going to decide in your brand is your logo. You're going to decide a font for your logo which would be attractive and which would communicate your emotions. Second, the most important thing is the headline. After logo comes the headline. Now you have to select a suitable font for your headline. Now comes the body section, where you are going to put the most of the content. So you can choose different types of fonts over there. Like in body section also, the things which are repeating, you can keep a same font for that. And the less important things or the header of that, you can keep them as a different heading font. You can keep them. And then the body section. So in this way, you can also design your content part. And then come the accent. What does you mean by accent? Accent means links. You should have a different font for your links, because if it is going to be same, it won't be noticeable. And what if you want to keep all four things like logo, headline, body, accent. What if you want to keep the same font for all the things? See, is it okay? It is okay. There is no problem with keeping different things, but it won't be so attractive if you are keeping the same thing for everywhere. Like for logo, you are having the same font, headline, body, accent. It won't it won't give some uniqueness and it won't be attractive. Like everything would be same and the main content would not. Like headline should be coming into yours, it should be in bold, so it won't even be that attractive and it won't pop up. So your main content should pop up, like your link should look different, your content should look different, headline should be different, and your logo should be always different. So to give a differentiation, to give a uniqueness to your website, to your brand, you should always give different font to different things. It is okay with you giving the same font, but I would surely suggest you guys this, that it would be great if you go with different fonts for different, for logo you can keep a different font, for headline you can keep something attractive, as well as it would be simply very much easy to read. Then for body we want to give, so like, see, headline and a logo we can give a little designable vintage fonts, but for body you can give just a modern font or suitable normal font where people can easily read it. See, and body should be something with not so attractive, like your headline and logo should pop up, so it should be with the font with a designable font. And your accent you can use the link. For link you can give the your links, or you can give a different font. So in this way you're going to design it. So firstly, we are going to choose a body, we are going to choose a font with readable, that should be easily readable by a customer. There should not be a problem in reading it. Then it should communicate your emotions. Like if you want to give a designable, where something you want to literally express something, you can give a very designable font. Where something you want to just give a mild action reaction, then you can just give a normal modern font. And then you can just use uniqueness. For that you can just go your themes for your work for themes. So you can just go there and you can just search out something, you can just use it, you can just pay some money, or you can hire someone. You will get so many people everywhere on online, where you will get so many people, they'll hire you, you would be hiring them and they would be doing all your work. So it is okay with that also. If you want to do it, then also it's not a problem. And then you should decide 4 fonts for your logo, your headline, and the body and your accent. So these are the important things that we are going to keep in mind while we are designing the brand fonts. So this is all about the brand fonts.
Don't forget to subscribe and press bell icon for new updated videos. Like and share videos with your friends.